Now, Bab Jibreel or Bab Salam is a bit difficult, so enter through any door which which is close to the back, like I mentioned, to the back of your back of the masjid. You will enter through the back, and then you will enter into the masjid. And after entering into the masjid, you put your right foot first. First, you will take off your slippers or your shoes or your sandals. Which foot do you take off first? Left. This is a sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. All these sunnahs, you have to be conscious in Madina Munawwara. And then throughout your life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, قُلْ إِن كُنْتُمْ تُحِبُّونَ اللَّهَ فَاتَّبِعُونِي يُحْبِبْكُمُ اللَّهُ. That if you love Allah, then you follow me. Allah will love you. You want to become the beloved of Allah, you follow the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. So you take off your left shoe, then your right, put it in your bag, and then you enter into the masjid with your right foot. And you pray the dua, Allahumma ftah li abwab rahmatik. Before reading Allahumma ftah li abwab rahmatik, you should say durood. Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam. Bismillah is said at the beginning of everything. So you're beginning to enter the masjid, so you can say Bismillah. Wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Salat and salam to Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Allahumma ftah li abwab rahmatik. Another tip that you should write down, every time you enter any masjid, you should say, Oh Allah, I am making i'tikaf in this masjid, whilst I am in the masjid. I'tikaf is normally done in the last 10 days of Ramadan. That's the sunnah mu'akkada i'tikaf. But nafal i'tikaf, optional i'tikaf, can be done at any time. And if you enter a masjid and you say, Oh Allah, I am doing i'tikaf, then you are not only being rewarded for being in the masjid, you are also being rewarded for i'tikaf. You are also being rewarded for i'tikaf. So Allah, Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Nawaitu sunnat al-i'tikaf ma dumtu fil masjid. I am making intention of i'tikaf whilst I am in the masjid. And Allahumma ftah li abwab rahmatik. Oh Allah, open the doors of rahmat for me. Then you read 2 rakat salat, the tahiyyat al-masjid. Yeah? You read 2 rakat tahiyyat al-masjid. Whenever you enter into a masjid, you should read 2 rakat. This is a hukam and the order of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Except if it's makruh and undesirable time, according to Hanafi school of thought, you don't read salah at the makruh time. According to some scholars, you are allowed to read if you enter the masjid at that time. You follow whichever opinion you are following. So the men's entrance from the back, and you will come all the way here, and this is the front of the masjid. The ladies' entrance is over here, and there they will be able to do the salam whenever their time is given, most probably after Zohar, after Fajr, and I think at night as well they are given some time as well. And that's their route towards where the Prophet ﷺ is. So at the back is over here. Now you can, when you're going, after you've read your 2 rakat salah anyway, read your 2 rakat salah anywhere, and now you are walking towards the Prophet ﷺ, think in your mind where you are going. Always, don't think you're just walking towards there. Think mentally you have to be prepared. This is the Prophet ﷺ. This is not anywhere you're going. So when you're walking, walk calmly, quietly. You can leave your shoes at some numbered racks which are around here, or you can take them with you. But put them on a number, and the numbered racks, you will have a number 100, 100, 200, 304, whatever it is, leave your shoes there in the bag. Once you leave them there, then it's better to come out of this door. Here. Come out of this door and come towards this gate here. Okay? So you've come through the masjid, you've come out of this door, and now you are going to the salam gate, and then you will be walking towards the Prophet ﷺ where the grave is here. So the Prophet ﷺ, now this is where you are coming from this way. So Qibla is that way, and you are coming all the way here, and you will walk all the way here, and there is the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. There are some pillars which indicate some of the important pillars at the time of the Prophet ﷺ. The minbar of the Prophet ﷺ, number 2, the mihrab of the Prophet ﷺ, number 3, the pillar of Hannana, number 4, the pillar of Aisha, the pillar of Tawbah, Abu Lubaba, the pillar of As-Sarir, the pillar of Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, which is also known as Hars, and the pillar of Wufud with delegations. In the slides that you received, you've got all the explanations of what these pillars mean, and they're in one of the slides as well. Okay, so when you enter through Bab Salam, so you've come all the way from the back of the masjid, you've come out, and then you've entered through Bab Salam. There's a continuous flow of public going this way, and then you will give salams here, and that's the way out. If you go near the ledge, this is where the ledge is here. If you go this way, then you will be going continuously without stopping, because the continuous flow of public will not allow you to stop. But if you feel you want to spend some time in front of the Prophet ﷺ, then what you should do when you get around here, then you just around this pillar, they put some barriers up here. What you want to do is try and get to the back, meaning the front of the masjid, where the wall is. And if you get to the front of the masjid, then you come through this way, and you will be able to stand at the back here, meaning the front of the masjid, and you will be able to stand longer. You will be able to stand with respect in front of the Prophet ﷺ, with time in your hands, giving salam to the Prophet ﷺ, giving salam to the Prophet Siddiq, giving salam to the Umar radiallahu anhu. So remember this part. This is why I put this slide in. That here you will be able to give salam, but you'll have to give it very quickly. Here, if you come this way, the other option, possible to stand longer here and give lots of salam. And this is the front of the grave of the Prophet ﷺ that you will see. So the Prophet ﷺ is directly opposite here. His face Mubarak will be here. Hazrat Bakr Siddiq's face Mubarak is over here. And Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu's face Mubarak is here. So they are facing Qibla, facing that way, they are lying that way, facing Qibla. So they are facing this way. That's the face of the Prophet ﷺ, the feet here, face, feet, face, feet. And then standing in front of the Rawdah of the Prophet ﷺ with complete humility, Assalamu alayka ya Rasulullah, Assalamu alayka ya Habiballah, Assalamu alayka ya Khayra Khalqillah. Whatever, however you can give salam to the Prophet ﷺ, you give salam. And then from yourself, from your family, from your father, from your mother, everybody who you know, whoever has told you to give salams as well, give salams from them. And then move on to Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu, and then move on to Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu. So you move slightly towards your right, Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, slightly towards your right, and Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. So salams on Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq, salam on Hazrat Faruq, and then face Qibla and make dua. So you move forward, away from the grave of the Prophet ﷺ, and then just face Qibla and make dua, and that is how you do the salam on the Prophet ﷺ. Go as much as possible. Remember, Prophet ﷺ said that good company will give you good character. Bad company gives you bad character. So if you sit in front of the grave of the Prophet ﷺ with the intention to try and get some good company of the Prophet ﷺ, just imagine how much nur there will be in your heart. Just imagine how much company you will get. People don't think about this. People think, oh, I will sit over there near my friends and this and that. Spend the best time near the grave of the Prophet ﷺ, thinking with utmost respect that the Prophet ﷺ is here. Whatever I can achieve by just sitting next to his grave, oh Allah, give me some glory, oh Allah, give me some barakah by sitting next to the grave of the Prophet ﷺ. And then there's a garden of paradise, the Riyadh al-Jannah. This is next to the grave of the Prophet ﷺ on the right hand side. It's marked with this kind of carpet. So from the pulpit, the Prophet ﷺ said, from the pulpit to my house, it's one of the gardens of paradise. And according to some ulama, it's mentioned that that part came down from Jannah. So according to some, the Prophet ﷺ called it a garden of paradise. So try and read 2 rakat salah here. It's very, very busy, but at night you will get some time. So if you go at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, you will find some time where you will be able to sit there and you will be able to perform 2 rakat salah. Now, once you get there, you pay your 2 rakat salah, there will be lots of pushing and shoving. Give other people some time as well that they can read. But one dua which our teachers used to say that you should make, that, oh Allah, you have brought me to the garden of paradise, don't take me out of it. Oh Allah, you have brought me to the gardens of paradise, you have brought me to the gardens of paradise, don't take me out of gardens of paradise anymore. You keep me in Jannah forever and ever. And these are the pillars. You can read these when you get the slides of what the significance of the pillars are. And this is the meaning of what does it mean by between my mimbar and house is like the gardens of paradise. Imam Malik says this, etc., etc. So you can read that later on. Other places to visit, Masjid al-Quba, Jannat al-Baqi, graves of Hazrat Hamza and the Shuhada of Uhud, and Masjid al-Qiblatayn. And Masjid al-Quba is one of the most important. The Prophet ﷺ said, whoever performs 2 rakat salah in Masjid al-Quba, it's as if he has performed Umrah. So you get the sawab of Umrah. Prophet ﷺ used to go on Saturday mornings every week. So if you're there on a Saturday, fine. But if you're there on any other day, just go and perform 2 rakat salah in Masjid al-Quba. There's also Masjid al-Qiblatayn, and there's also the Uhud. And if you take a seerah book, it will be good. Try and take a seerah book, and in Madina Munawwara, try and read about the history of the Prophet ﷺ, and then you will get more love for the Prophet ﷺ whilst you are there. Okay? So that's Madina Munawwara in a nutshell. Any questions about Madina Munawwara? Yes.
That particular comment that you get a sort of umrah when visiting Masjid Quba.
Yes.
Are they apart any day of the...
Any day, any day. Anyone who performs 2 rakat salah in Masjid al-Quba, it's as if they received the reward of Umrah. And the reason why, the ulama have mentioned the reason, that when the companions of the Prophet ﷺ had to migrate from Makkah to Mukarramah to Madina Munawwara, they felt very sad that now we can't perform Umrah. Now we can't do the tawaf of the Kaaba. So then the Prophet ﷺ, the first mosque that was built was Masjid al-Quba. First mosque. And the Prophet ﷺ there he mentioned that whoever visits this mosque and performs 2 rakat salah, it's as if he will receive the reward of Umrah. So any day, if you go, then inshallah you will receive the reward of Umrah.